Welcome to today's list, where we'll be telling you some conspiracy theories that celebrities deny. That of course doesn't mean that they're not true. It's time for you to make up your mind. Are these stories true or false? Before we start our top 10 list, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and don't forget to turn your notifications on so that you don't miss any of our new videos. Number 10. Avril Lavigne is dead and has been replaced with a clone. There are a huge number of Avril fans out there who believe that the singer died back in 2002. What exactly sparked up this rumor? Originating in Brazil, this theory is becoming more and more popular all around the world. There is a lot of speculation about the evolution of the singer following her grandfather's death in 2003. The star was very close to her grandfather, and his death led to her suicide. At the time of her supposed suicide, the singer is a true superstar in every sense of the word, having put out very successful songs like Skater Boy and Complicated the year before. But with the fame comes the harsh spotlight, leading her team to track down a lookalike who could pose as Avril in front of the paparazzi. This is where her doppelganger came in, Melissa Vandella. Avril's body double replaced her in 2003. Dramatic changes in her music and style have confirmed this suspicion. This so-called Melissa continued the dead Avril's successful career. Some even believe that Melissa has been trying desperately to reveal her true identity in the album Under My Skin. And all these years, the singer has never denied or addressed the rumors. Until now, Avril Lavigne is putting the rumors and conspiracy theories to rest about her supposed death. She denies the theories and informs us that she suffers from Lyme disease, and that has caused her to take 5 years off to rest and stay out of the spotlight. Avril has this to say: "Some people think that I'm not the real me, which is so weird. Like, why would they even think that? What do you guys think? Is she a clone or not?" Number 9. Lorde is a 40-year-old woman. Fans believe that Lorde is too smart and emotionally intelligent for a teenager. There's no way she can be one. So she supposedly fakes her age to sell herself as a young musical prodigy. Lorde has denied this absurd rumor by presenting her birth certificate to the public. Some are convinced it has been doctored. Do you believe this? Number 8. Idris Elba and the coronavirus conspiracy theory. The conspiracy theory goes like this: celebrities are being paid to say that they have the new coronavirus. Elba, who has revealed he tested positive for the illness in 2020, speaks about the conspiracy theory on Instagram Live, denying this crazy accusation. He tells the world this: "I think the debate about rich and poor and who's getting it and who's not, I think is not a healthy debate. It's like, I got a test, but I also got COVID on March 16th, 2020. Does that make me preferential? I don't understand that." His main message to the public is to stay at home and be pragmatic. Do you think the government deliberately exaggerated the number of celebrity cases so they could get our attention? Number 7. Keanu Reeves is immortal. There is a conspiracy theory saying that Keanu Reeves is an immortal soul who lived thousands of years through a number of famous identities. Keanu Reeves is famous not just for his acting skills in hit movies, but also his timeless John Wick hairstyle that has been popular since the film's first installment. Keanu Reeves fans argue that it isn't just his hairstyle that is timeless. Fans think the actor has never aged. Some even suggest that the actor is immortal in what has become a running trope. During an interview with Jimmy Fallon in 2017, Fallon confronts Reeves with evidence of his immortality by presenting him with pictures from the fan site KeanuIsImmortal.com. Reeves resembles the historic figures shown in the pictures. Reeves and Fallon both joke about the notion and theories of how Keanu could actually be immortal and has been alive for centuries. But Reeves expertly dodges the nonsensical, non-serious claims, but admits that there are similarities. He doesn't really say if the conspiracy theory is true or not. Check out the photos and decide for yourselves. Number 6. Paul McCartney is dead. The conspiracy theory goes like this: Paul McCartney was killed in a car crash in 1967 and quickly replaced with a lookalike. Fans have so-called evidence of his replacement in the song Revolution 9 being played backwards. Song lyrics and album covers indicated as well. Hundreds of other clues have been found by fans over the last 5 decades. So what does Paul McCartney have to say about it? During his carpool karaoke segment in Liverpool, the former Beatle tells us, "We just kind of let it go." McCartney compares this feeling of confusion to the time he spent 9 days in a Japanese prison after getting caught with marijuana at the Tokyo airport in 1980. In his own words, "I'm still hazy as to how that happened, but it did. And in my suitcase, yes, there was some marijuana in the suitcase, and I ended up in jail. By the way, you still haven't told us if you're the real Paul McCartney, or are you too high to understand the question?" Number 5. Anne Hathaway is William Shakespeare's wife. For some reason, people believe that Anne Hathaway's husband is William Shakespeare. This is because Hathaway shares a name with the wife of Shakespeare. Now, people believe that Hathaway's husband Adam Schulman might just be the bard himself, but the reincarnated version. In Shakespeare's last will and testament, he leaves his one and only bed to his wife, Anne Hathaway. That's not very much, is it? But this conspiracy theory adds another twist to the tale. William Shakespeare makes a pact with his wife, Anne Hathaway. I get to be famous in this life, and you get to be famous in the next. This theory sounds quite interesting, doesn't it? The current Anne Hathaway thinks this is hogwash. Is it though, milady? Number 4, Katy Perry is actually JonBenet Ramsey. JonBenet Ramsey continues to be the subject of conversation, as her unsolved murder has proven to be one of the most mysterious of our time. Thousands of people have come up with a conspiracy theory that the former child pageant star is actually still alive and known today as Katy Perry. The theory goes that JonBenet Katy has actually been in hiding from 1996 until 2008, which is when her breakout single I Kissed a Girl hit the airwaves. The idea first emerged in a YouTube video in 2014, pointing to evidence of such physical similarities between JonBenet and Katy, as well as the two sets of parents because their ages only differ by 6 years. So what's Katy's response to this madness? Comedian Billy Eichner interviewed Katy on this crucial issue. In the middle of a string of rapid-fire questions, the Swiss singer was asked to blink twice if she's actually JonBenet Ramsey. Katy responds with a nervous giggle and says, wait, no, that's not real. She sounds a bit nervous. Maybe Katy is hiding something. Number 3, Nicolas Cage is an IRL vampire. Nicolas Cage is a lot of things. An actor, the subject of a really great meme, and according to some, he might also be a vampire. So where exactly does this conspiracy theory come from? The legend was born when a photo surfaced on eBay of a man from the 1800s looking just like Nicolas Cage. Could it be that he's been alive for centuries and will continue living after all of us have died? Maybe. Cage insists that it is not true because he is much more handsome than the guy in the photo. Someone sounds a little too narcissistic, doesn't he? Number 2, Beyoncé lies about her pregnancy. A lot of Beyoncé conspiracy theories exist, mostly pointing out that she's made a pact with the devil and is involved in the Illuminati. Besides those two interesting theories, one is really worthy to note, and that the singer has never been pregnant. The theory is fueled by several different incidents. First, the two different dates are given for when she was expecting to give birth, January 2012 and February 2012. Blue Ivy was born on January 7th, 2012. Pushing this theory further is an appearance by Beyoncé on the Australian talk show Sunday Night in 2011. A video circulates of Beyoncé sitting down in a chair with her baby bump folding in an impossible way. Everyone believes that it's a prosthetic stomach. There are no publicly available images or videos of Beyoncé giving birth. Conspiracy theorists tell us that Beyoncé and Jay-Z have paid $1.3 million to seal off and redecorate a ring at the Upper East Side Hospital to make the whole experience private. For conspiracy theorists, that's enough evidence that Beyoncé never gave birth in the first place and that Blue Ivy is the child of a surrogate mother. Beyoncé tries to address these rumors as part of an HBO documentary, Life is But a Dream. Beyoncé tells the public this: "It's actually the most ridiculous rumor I've ever had about me, but there are actually a lot of people that believe this rumor, and it's crazy." Number 1, Justin Bieber is a lizard. The theory of celebrities and politicians being reptiles in disguise isn't a new one. It's funny to imagine Justin Bieber as a lizard. Well then, he's one hell of a stupid lizard. Conspiracy theorists are convinced that Bieber is a shape-shifting lizard. But where does this crazy story come from? Perth Now published an article with the headline, "Hundreds of fans claim they saw Justin Bieber turn into a giant reptile." The article was quickly removed. Bieber's manager informs us that Bieber is not a lizard person. Well, Mr. Manager Dude, if he's not a lizard person, he can tell us himself. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below in the comment section.